Hey everybody, Mr. Dale here. Thanks for tuning in. This video is meant for my students in the first violin section, Violin 1. And we're going to work on a few measures from Fanfare and Fireworks, that piece that we're doing with the band. So if you could have that music out, follow along with me as we work through just a few measures. I want to focus on measures 37 to 44. So if you have your music out, check out measure 37. I'll play it for you first. This is how it's supposed to sound. Okay, now I'm going to play it again, and I'm going to play it incorrectly. And this is actually what I'm hearing from a lot of students. So you can tell that that's not right at all. But what am I doing wrong? I missed a bunch of the naturals, right? I didn't play any naturals. We have to remember that in this piece there are no sharps. And so we've got to catch every single natural or else it's going to sound really weird. Okay, there are 3 naturals in these 8 measures that we need to focus on. One of them is the first note, G natural, so make sure you've got your low 2 on the E string. Another one is C natural, low 2 on the A string. But the one kids are missing the most is low 1 on the E string. That's F natural. And we're missing this mostly because we haven't talked about it very much. And so I wanted to spend just a couple minutes making sure that we do it correctly. Low 1 on the E string is, like I said, F natural. The problem most kids have is not playing the low 1, it's getting their 3 fingers down again on the tape. So let me zoom in here. Here's what we see a lot of. After the student plays the low 1, then they put their 3 down, and look at where that 3 ends up. On my 2nd finger tape, or even a little bit lower. And so we have to make sure that after we play that low 1, we get our 3 back up there. For example, look at measure 38. Measure 38 starts with that low 1, and then we've got E, and then we've got that D. And so it's super important that we get our hand back up to that 3rd finger tape. Alright, so we're zoomed in here a little bit so that we can focus on those 4 notes in measure 38. F natural, low 1, right? E, getting our 3 back up on our tape for high D, and then C natural. So it'll be low 1, E, get my 3 back up there, and then C natural. Low 1, E, D, squishy. So if you could take a few seconds and play that maybe 10, 15 times, just so your fingers get used to that low 1 back up to the 3. Okay, and if we make sure that we play that F natural and the low 2 on the A string and the low 2 on the E string, that part's going to sound beautiful. These 8 measures are the melody right there, and so we want it to sound perfect. Alright, thanks for tuning in. We'll talk about it more in lessons later.